I'm selfish, impatient and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best.
You've gotta dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be heard, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. As he read, I fell in love the way you fall asleep, slowly, and then all at once. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. The opposite of art is not ugliness, it's indifference. The opposite of faith is not heresy, it's indifference. And the opposite of life is not death, it's indifference. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Have you ever been in love? Horrible, isn't it? It makes you so vulnerable. It opens your chest and it opens up your heart, and it means that someone can get inside you and mess you up. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage.
There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment.
Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. You may not be her first, her last, or her only. She's not perfect, you aren't either, and the two of you may never be perfect together. But if she can make you laugh, cause you to think twice, and admit to being human and making mistakes, hold on to her and give her the most you can.
I am nothing special, of this I am sure. I am a common man with common thoughts, and I've led a common life. There are no monuments dedicated to me, and my name will soon be forgotten, but I've loved another with all my heart and soul, and to me, this has always been enough. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is playing Cupid painted blind.
There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves, it is not my nature. You don't love someone because they're perfect, you love them in spite of the fact that they're not.
We're all a little weird, and life is a little weird, and when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness, and call it love, true love. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, could walk through my garden forever.
The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead or smiling into your eyes or just staring into space. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. A lady's imagination is very rapid. It jumps from admiration to love, from love to matrimony in a moment.
So, it's not gonna be easy, it's going to be really hard. We're gonna have to work at this every day. But I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you, forever, every day. You and me, every day. I love you as certain dark things are to be loved, in secret, between the shadow and the soul. When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. When, out of despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it, always. Perhaps, all the dragons in our lives are princesses who are only waiting to see us sacked, just once, with beauty and courage. Perhaps, everything that frightens us is, in its deepest essence, something helpless that wants our love.